Ice. Grant-Mentis. Could this be a chance? Grant-Mentis shoots, score! Michaela Grant-Mentis again!
Welcome back to Beast Breakdowns. My name is Anthony Fusco. I'm here with the Toronto Six president and head coach, Digit Murphy. Digit, thank you so much for joining the program today.
Hey, anytime, Anthony. Happy to help. Happy to spread the good word about hockey here in Lake Placid. As you can see, I'm in my hotel room, so in the bubble. So just disregard the bed in the background.
No problem at all. So let me get right into it. On the first episode of the show last week, we had Beast head coach Spiros on, and he was talking about how the Toronto Six went through some early adversity. Since then, the squad has reeled off 4 straight wins. What do you think led to that success?
Spiros. No, just kidding. First of all, I do want to say my assistant coaches are amazing. Spiros and Astis and Lisa Haley are just phenomenal. Great additions. It's a season that is very short. It's a season that takes a lot of intense teaching and learning and receptive. The players need to be receptive to the message. Mm-hmm. So when you put 3 head coaches in a room with a bunch of athletes that are just sponges for information, that's what happens. So, you get in it's funny because the first game we were like, no idea. We were like, never played together. We've been in Canada on lockdown with like 10 people in different rinks and like trying to figure it out. And then I think we got maybe like 7 or 8 practices total in before we got here. So the first game was just a gong show, right? It was kids running around, not understanding how to play together. And we just regrouped. In Minnesota, we got a couple of things really right. And then we forgot to, pay attention to game management. Like the end of the second period, they're running a face-off where the kid's down in the offensive zone, pass across, breakaway. Now it's 5-3. You're on the outside looking in of another problem. And then turnover, end of game 2, cost us the game. But I said at the end, I get, guys, this is a coach's dream. And here's what I'm going to say. Mm-hmm. First game, you're squeezing too hard. You get the jitters out. Second game, not only do you get your offense going, you figure out, how your breakout's going to work. Then you lose, right? So you teach like why you don't do things from a game management perspective. You get to play 4-on-4. You get to get your combination set. You get to do a shootout, right? And you still get a point against the top team. So it's funny trying to explain the positives from a coach's perspective on how then you get rolling. And then you go 4 straight because you had the opportunity to teach in that small window and just start to talk about building on the teaching lessons, on the improvement. And obviously our staff is huge. They're great teachers. Our kids are great students. Mm-hmm. And, I'm the point of the arrow, right? I'm the messenger of positivity. I'm the messenger of energy. So that's where I fit in all this. And I tell the kids all the time, you're not getting these years back. And the people that you're working with are magical. This is a magical experience that you need to savor. Every minute of it should be like a party because you should be having fun every day. And that's kind of what we preach. And it's working so far, but it's hockey, Anthony, we got to the finish line, so to speak. We got to the NBC, we got to the semis, but now you know how it works. It's one and done. Mm-hmm. Hot goalie, whether for us or them, little puck luck, some inopportune penalties, shift in the game, how you respond to that. It's anyone's game. So, we got here. Let's see where the chips fall.
No, that's fantastic. And you talked a little bit about positives earlier, and one positive that I've seen following the tournament has been Michaela Grant-Mentis, and she's been a force for you guys the entire tournament. Brampton native, she's got 5 goals, 9 points in 6 games. What's been making her so special?
She's just a great kid. She's very real. She's authentic. Mm-hmm. She speaks her mind. And our whole philosophy and the way that we teach, the way we coach is you be you, go be you. Like, some of the practices I'm like, they're optional. If you don't want to come, don't come, right? preparation is personal. I mean, obviously we're not like that loosey goosey where, they just show up and play, but we put a lot of accountability in our players. So she's a player that accepts her responsibilities. She's learning every day. She came from a team that they built in Merrimack. So I don't think she's had the pleasure and the luxury of playing with talent. And someone like, we just flipped her to play with Shy because we lost a couple of kids because of injury. We lost Brooke and Woodsy. So, now we had to reshuffle the lines. So now we put her on wing. She doesn't have to like play, 200 feet, right? Now she's at the top. She can do a little dangle, dipsy doodle, get it out of the zone, work with Shy. Shy can feed her. And now she's in spots that she wasn't in as a center. So I think she's phenomenal. I think she's only going to get stronger. And I'll go out on a limb and say, I get disappointed when, she's not invited to some of the Hockey Canada stuff because she's really good. And I think what happens is there's just so many players that they can't keep up with it. And I'm hoping that this platform of the Toronto Six, of the NWHL, helps players like Bucky get elevated, amplifies her message and how good she is. Her acceleration is ridiculous. Her first 3 steps, her ability to stick handle in a phone booth, her ability to shoot. Like I said, how'd you get that goal in? The one that she scored with 23 seconds left. She goes, well, I was looking and I had far side corner and then she closed it off and then I just saw a 5-hole. And I'm like, that's in a split second. And then you're that accurate. That's a hockey player. That's a goal scorer. And that's why we try to get her on the ice as much as we can, because she can score big goals. And the other thing is she doesn't really have any, she doesn't pressure. She doesn't feel like she has any pressure. She's like, oh, I was scared. I'm like, well, you didn't show it or whatever, she's just awesome. I love her. She's amazing.
Oh, that's phenomenal. And she's been having an incredible tournament for you guys. And I'm going to wrap it with this now. If the Six continue to win and win again, can we guarantee more dancing out of you?
Oh, 100%. That's my signature move. I'm dancing. And the other thing I'm going to guarantee, my team scores goals. They eat pancakes. So yeah, you will see dance moves. I'll do anything.
I love
Thanks
it.
Thanks for having me, though.
Oh, anytime. Thank you to Digit, and dancing and pancakes
Thanks
sounds
to
like
the
a great
Beast.
time.
We're the partner of the Beast for a reason, because the Beast gets it. Spiros gets it. Your GM Carey gets it. It's really about working together for hockey. It's not about men or women. It's about great hockey. And we couldn't be more appreciative of our partnership. And we look forward to doing lots and lots and lots more things with the Beast.
Yeah, we can't wait. Great hockey and a great chat with you, Digit. Thank you so
Thanks,
much
Anthony.
today.